Deleted Session, September 18, 1972. Ron noted, this afternoon, Jane received a royalty check from Prentice Hall for $819, covering sales to June 30 of the set material, hard and soft cover, and the first copies of Seth Speaks. Both of us were amazed. We mixed drinks to celebrate, as we sat talking in Jane's studio. She eventually said that Seth was around. The notebook was handy, so I told her to go ahead if she wanted to let Seth come through. Our mood was exuberant. They said, "Now, congratulations." Ralph said, "Thank you, Seth." They said, "I have been telling you this all along. If you recall, that your financial situation was changing." The change, while admittedly advantageous, reflects the fact that people are being helped, and that in our way, we are able to help them change their picture of reality for the better, and to enlarge their understanding. In my book, the next one, I am going to discuss more about the nature of personal beliefs. You believed that artists and writers were poor, were quite conscious. You accepted them. When you changed them, your reality began to change. These ideas were not inaccessible. You believed them, and you did not examine them, except when you brought to the surface of your mind arguments that reinforced them. Do you follow me? Rob said, "Yes." They said, "I have told you of Rupert's energies, released now in that direction, and convinced he is right. You will be astounded at the financial benefits and the material ones. You will also be astounded at the amount of work that will be produced, and is now lately in production. Now that he sees that he can be artistically creative in his turns, mix and match the psychic and the creative designations. These are still somewhat separate to him, yet his ideas of doing good, being right, creating artistically are now combined. He is on the verge of realizing that they were all one all the time. The psychic work will also enlarge his personal creative endeavors. This is affecting you, releasing your own creative energies, for his holding back in the past reinforced your own tendencies in that direction. I have said this before. As he helps you by releasing, as he has, these energies in the directions mentioned, they help him by taking the initiative at times, as he has in those directions. Your impulses and tendencies, physically speaking, your desires to go out to do things, are better developed now than his. Now, so let your normality serve as a sounding board for him. When you play this down, thinking it either useless or at best not profitable, then you deny him the advantages of your better wisdoms in that area. He is now at a point where he can use this kind of help, where admittedly in the past he was not. If you try simply to spontaneously express your own normal feelings in terms of going out, he is now more able to follow your lead. That is, do not inhibit your own feelings. You do not help either of you when you do. If a normal physical routine is followed in the household, naturally, all else will follow. The stress need not be on the physical or non-physical. I mention this because there should be no divisions, and in trying to maintain balance now. Robert has a tendency to think, now I should try to be physical, or now I should work, where the two flow effortlessly together, and you can help him see this. He is growing to new understanding, and he will, as my book progresses, make sure he does not concentrate upon what still needs to be done, but upon his successes and his recent physical improvements. I hope you will still talk to me when you are rich. Rob said, I'll be glad to. Seth said, I counsel you not to move for 6 months. You will be much better equipped to do so at that time. Robert did put himself through what he considered a necessary period of stress and training. He does not realize that there were unfortunate side effects. I want each of you to write a list yourself, and this involves work, a list of your conscious ideas about yourself, your conscious beliefs. You will find that some of these conflict with others. I then want you to make a list of your conscious beliefs regarding each other, and you are then to discuss these. That will also be one of the exercises I will give in my book to others. Robert has no intentions of being physically incapable of being able to enjoy his success. You have that to count upon. I want your ideas concerning sex and its part in your lives written down with the others, and honestly faced. I also want you each to consciously know what you think, secretly, about the ways in which Robert's symptoms keep you from doing certain things, both of you. If you do not want to do these things, and you are sure you do not, then admit it, without relying upon the symptoms as a handy excuse. Your own work is progressing, as you know, and by leaps and bounds. I will have more to say about this later on. If you would examine your own beliefs, you would realize why you waited this long, and I am talking about conscious beliefs. Now, I expect your joint and individual exuberance to spread in all areas of your life now, freely. But you must begin those lists, and you must take what I have said this afternoon to heart, not bury it in the records. Again, my congratulations, and I expect you to congratulate me. Rob said, I do, thank you, Seth. Seth said, one small note. Your physical touch in terms of massage is of value, as I have also mentioned. Rob said, yes. Seth said, now you both take it for granted that Robert cannot live a normal life. That is your belief at this time, and you had better change it, both of you, for he can. Rob said, that's right. Seth said, so change your habits. Set up your life situation about a normal pattern, and because Robert has not a clear idea of what this is, you can help him here. Your financial situation is increasing beyond your early dreams because of a change in belief. So begin acting as if the normal pattern exists. Set your life up in that way, and it will be, even you do not realize how it is restricted. And now, again, I am not talking for my benefit, but yours. Ralph said, good, it's appreciated. Thank you. They said, now, about your painting, I will speak later. And I am not telling you what to do. You do as you like about the show. My advice is, stay away from it. There will be other shows. More advantages, but do not use the symptoms as the reason for not going on the show. Ralph said, I don't think we did. They said, that is a habit, one of the areas where the symptoms can be counted upon for an excuse. Do you follow me? Ralph said, yes. They said, as a rock bottom answer, that both of you can use to escape doing what you do not want to do. So the answer would be simply that you do not feel the show would be advantageous at this time. Ralph said, I guess that's what we decided. They said, give us a moment. There will be other shows, and he will be in physical position to handle them. But you must understand that in your mind, now, you, Joseph, have thought of the symptoms as the reason why the answer. Ralph noted in the negative. They said would be given, and that is using the symptoms as an excuse. Do you see the difference? Ralph said, yes. They said, then I will let you rest. Now, believes you felt that the discussion was needless because Ruber could not make it anyway, physically. Ralph noted the TV show. They said Ruber could make it physically. Maybe not in the condition you would like, but he could appear on the show. Do you see the difference? Ralph said, yes.